Welding accident and burn injury in Queens. A welding accident on a Queens construction site can change your life in seconds. Welding accidents and burn injuries on construction sites in Queens happen more often than many people realize, with up to 500,000 injuries annually according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. A single misstep, faulty equipment, or lack of proper protection can leave you burned, disfigured, unable to work, and facing overwhelming medical bills. Serious burns may require operations, skin grafts, long hospital stays, and months or even years of recovery. New York law provides for compensation when someone else's carelessness causes your injury. If negligence played a role, including unsafe equipment, missing safety gear, or ignored safety rules, you may have the right to file a claim. Welding on Queens construction sites involves intense heat, electrical currents, and heavy machinery. Common causes of welding accidents include sparks or molten metal igniting flammable materials, lack of proper eye protection against arc flashes, faulty wiring, poorly maintained equipment, and overcrowded job sites. Manufacturers and distributors can be held accountable if defective equipment contributed to an injury. Employers are required under New York labor laws and OSHA regulations to provide safe working conditions and proper training. When supervisors fail to enforce safety protocols, workers face burns, electrocution, and long-term health complications. Welding accidents often result in severe burns from sparks, flames, and heat exposure. Arc flash injuries can cause intense pain, temporary blindness, or permanent vision loss without proper shielding. Toxic fumes may lead to lung damage, chronic bronchitis, or serious respiratory disease, especially in confined or poorly ventilated spaces. Electrical shock hazards from damaged cables, wet work areas, or poorly maintained machines can cause nerve damage, burns, or even cardiac arrest. Falls from elevated areas and crush injuries from heavy materials can lead to broken bones, spinal cord damage, or traumatic brain injuries. Burn injuries are categorized by severity, which affects both treatment and recovery. First-degree burns affect only the top layer of skin and typically heal without long-term complications. Second-degree burns go deeper, often causing blisters, swelling, scarring, and the need for medical care. Third-degree and fourth-degree burns destroy multiple layers of tissue and may require surgery, skin grafts, and long-term rehabilitation. Electrical burns can travel deep into the body and damage muscles, tissues, and organs without appearing severe on the surface. Chemical burns from hazardous substances can worsen over time and cause deep, painful wounds. Proving negligence in a welding accident claim requires establishing duty of care, breach of that duty, causation, and damages. Duty of care means an employer, contractor, site manager, or manufacturer had a legal responsibility to act with reasonable care. Breach occurs when that party fails to meet safety standards, such as by not maintaining equipment or providing proper protective gear. Causation requires showing that the safety failure directly led to your injury and that the harm was foreseeable. Damages include medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering, disfigurement, and long-term care needs. New York follows pure comparative fault, which means compensation may be reduced by your share of fault but you may still recover damages. After a welding accident, seeking immediate medical care is critical, even if injuries appear minor at first. Reporting the incident to your employer helps protect your right to workers' compensation benefits under New York law. Documenting injuries, unsafe conditions, and witness statements can preserve important evidence before the worksite changes. Following through with medical treatment and rehabilitation protects both your health and your legal rights. A lawyer can investigate what went wrong and determine whether negligence played a role in your welding accident. An attorney can gather medical records, communicate with insurance carriers, and pursue compensation through negotiation or litigation when necessary. The right lawyer understands how New York labor laws apply to construction site injuries in Queens. An attorney from a dedicated law firm can help protect your financial future while you focus on healing. This law firm works to hold responsible parties accountable when their carelessness leads to devastating burn injuries. If you have been injured in a welding accident or suffered a burn injury in Queens, contact L Sanchez Law Office, PC at 646-701-7990, located at 3706 82nd Street No. 304, Jackson Heights, New York, 11372, United States.